Hello everyone, welcome to StraightA. Dawson here, back in another video here today, and we're rolling into the power rankings, and this time, I have a trick up my sleeve. I'm not revealing anything before the very end, well, until I need to talk about it. This time, because I actually put a black box right there, because I learned how to edit for once. Oh my gosh, good job, bro. Look at you go, look at you, a year and like a month or two into this. Good job. Hopefully y'all do enjoy this video, as well as power rankings, as well as me just kind of firing off what my thoughts are. And man, I know, again, things are getting controversial around top 10 spot, because guess what? Everybody fucking hates my list. But guess what? They're right, because fuck you. That's why. Hopefully you do enjoy. Starting off 32, 31. They both are fucking shit. They both can't play ball. Both of them are declining fan base. Both of them are declining, men in general. Yeah, that's what I said. Raiders are slightly better, even though they lost to the Panthers. So, like, tomato, tomato. Tennessee, yeah, you're just actually poverty. You actually have a decent roster you might be able to piece together. That's why you're above the other two, but man, it's not close. Patriots, same case there. Your good coaching, your good defense, kind of keep you in the running. Drake May shows potential. Maybe? Question mark. Giants at 28. Yeah, you guys were kind of good in the beginning, and then the fall off really happened quick. So, getting smacked by the Eagles like that, Saquon Barkley come back, not great for you. Cardinals up one. Again, their roster's like shows potential every now and then, but not enough for me to get my hopes up. Browns, you moved up because I need the Giants to move down. So you're still at 26, but you're also like not in the awful tier just yet, because I think your roster has some things that can piece together. So it's you with a week without Deshaun Watson is kind of my logic. Stick with it. Saints with Spencer Rattler at the helm. I promise you, you're not going to win a game. I really would be very surprised, even though I think I just took the Saints this week. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one there. But either way, I'd be very surprised to see a good performance out of Spencer Rattler. And if they do win, it's not going to be because of him. So let that be known. Moving on now to the next column. Okay, now I got to learn. Okay, nope. Oh no, everything's falling apart. Okay. Think we kind of got it there. There we go. Look at that. Now you can see those two. Don't worry about it. We'll get to those two in a minute. Going at 24, 23. I mean, Jets, you lost the game, but also, like, maybe you can put something together. You kind of saw something going. Breece Hall's getting more involved. Adams caught a few passes. Garrett Wilson looks good. 24. Chargers 23. Dobbins and Herbert. That's about all I got for you guys. Dolphins -2. Bad performance. Tua's coming back. It wasn't the worst performance. It was not great. It wasn't great. Didn't look good. The quarterback situation's awful. Devon Achane looks good though. That's something you can hold on to. Keep you at 22. Jags, you're giving me hope. You're giving me hope. I know you're in England. I know you played the Patriots. I know you won by only like 16, which is technically only 2 scores. But the other teams ahead or behind you are just so shit. I mean, how can I put them behind the Saints? Like what they surpassed who'd they surpass? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You surpassed the Saints. That's not hard. The Jets, they didn't really do much, so you kind of move past them. Chargers, they didn't move much, so you move past them. Dolphins weren't great. Man, they kind of just by default got 21, didn't they? Yeah, I might get roasted for that one, which maybe so. Anyway, Colts, you're just nothing remarkable. It feels like you have something there, but at the same time, don't move down a slot. 20. Falcons, same case with y'all. Y'all sometimes have the greatest weeks in the world, sometimes have the worst weeks in the world, sometimes you don't look great, sometimes you just get smashed out of the water. I don't understand your team. You're still a playoff kind of contender team, but like until you show me something, I don't register that you are a top 14. 19. Broncos, your defense is carrying you. Boys, Broncos country, let's ride finally. Bo Nix is looking good. Javonte came back alive. The defense is wrecking shop. And now people are kind of talking about your team actually being good. And that's never good. That's never good. It's never good tidings when people say, oh my gosh, look at that team. They could actually do something. Maybe they'll make the playoffs. Because now we're talking about that we're currently the number 7 seed for the fucking playoffs. Don't talk about it. Let it just sit. Let us ride with it. Let us ride as being the underdogs. Everybody start hating us again. Please start hating us again. Oh, we're going to get beat by the Panthers, aren't we? Oh, I don't want us to get beat by the Panthers. Yeah, 18 slot. I'm not as delusional as NFL, which I think, or ESPN, who put it like 12. Come on, guys. Come on. Bears -3. You're 17. You got a good defense. Caleb sometimes puts something together. I just don't understand your team. I don't know. you're 17, whatever. And then we'll kind of just fucking do that. Maybe. You know what? Well, you don't need to see me. Fuck me. There we go. You can see the Eagles, so there you go. 16 Commanders, despite losing Jaden Daniels for a game, Marcus Mariota still dominated, which he actually looks pretty decent for a backup quarterback. Team rolled functionally. It's the Panthers, so not that much credit, but still some credit. Cowboys, you're starting to fall now. Again, you just don't look good. You haven't been playing good. Across the board, it's just not been good momentum for you, so you're starting to fall out of that kind of playoff contention slot. Rams, very unfortunate week, but of course I'm recording this after Thursday night game, so you're not going to stay in the 14th slot, I would assume. Not great for y'all though. Still not a great look for y'all this week. Beating the Vikings just help y'all stock a little bit, and man, people are gonna hate me because Vikings are so fucking low at 13. Even though I've proven that the Rams just beat them, the Lions beat them. Yes, they had a face call. Otherwise they'd have to drive down the whole fucking field and get a 2-point conversion. They had to drive 99 yards and get a fucking 2-point conversion in like a minute and a half with no timeouts. They were not winning that game. All right, delusional Viking fans and everybody who's saying the Vikings are really fucking good. Go fuck yourself. They took 2 losses in a row. Yes, they had both good games. Yes, they're still in the playoff contentions because yes, they are good. But go fuck yourself if you thought that freaking face mask was a game changer. It was not. Calm your titties. My titties are big. Your titties are even bigger. Anyway, Rams, either way, the Rams will stay around that 11 to 14 spot for now. So will the Vikings, more than likely. Bengals are starting to look good. Starting to get some momentum on their side. I think they can start picking up wins. They can kind of fight back into that playoff contention tier, which is pretty much 1 through 8 at this point, which you cannot see, but you can kind of assume who's there. Seahawks, again, you're like the Falcons, but maybe a little bit better, even because you just actually smacked them. So I guess that is a really good retort here. You do really good for 3 weeks. You do really bad for 3 weeks. Now you be good again. Will you be bad again? Will you be good again? Will you be bad again? Will you be good again? I do not know. I don't know why I'm doing this accent now. But you go up 5 because fuck me, because Rams, Cowboys, Vikings lost, and the Bengals are just Bengals. So take it as you will. Steelers, same case there. I mean, they have a good roster. Russell actually looks good. So like, if he continues playing like that, they're a top 10 team. And funny enough, if he plays like that, they might be a top 8 team, and that scares me a little bit. I peed a little bit just then. Either way, we'll put you number 10. Bucks, unfortunately, with both your big weapons going away, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, does hurt you a little bit. You did lose pretty decent fashion. I still think you're worth the conversation because I still want to see what your team can do without, your weapons there. So we'll now reveal the top 8. Oh, no, look at you guys. Look at that. You saw me live edit. Fucking suck that. I'll quickly make myself really small, and then I will, I don't know, whatever. I'll keep myself big, whatever. We'll make myself really big. Nah, fuck you. Okay, number 8, the Eagles. Okay, I hate you guys, but like, your roster's good. You're playing good. You're winning games. You should. All right, you move up. Texans, good game. Close enough, but not great from Stroud. So it's funny to see now we're getting Stroud's bad games a little bit in the way too. But I still think you're a top 7 roster. Bills going up too. I mean, again, you have your really good days, really bad days, really good day. So congratulations, you move up in that kind of category. Aside from the Vikings apparently being a really, really debatable topic, the 49ers being at number 5 is probably going to be another topic that's really debated because it's just a problem. I just got a problem. I'll be honest with you. They're 3-4. They just lost Ayuk. They're actually passing the ball to Purcell. And they're not lower on the list. They didn't lose that hard of it. They lost to the Super Bowl champions who, like in a very close matchup. Their defense is still playing. I still feel like they're playing well, but they just not going. I'll drop them down soon. I'm going to say that every week until they win, and I'm going to jump them up 5 slots. I'm going to jump them down like 1 slot each time for every loss, and then when they win once, I'm going to slot them back up to number 1 because I'm going to be like, look at that, they can fucking win. No, they're number 5 for now. In reality, I'm still going to vote for the 49ers over every team aside from, probably top 8. That's kind of the teams I would debate about talking about the 49ers. So if you want to put them at number 8, sure. I'm not going to put them outside of number 8. I do genuinely believe their roster, how they're playing, keeps them in the number 5 spot. Unfortunately, just not resulting into good results. Packers, though, this is another thing that's probably going to give me shit. I genuinely believe the Packers are kind of being slept on a little bit. They are looking fucking amazing. With a roster, with a wide receiver core that's not having any core ones, Jaden Reed is debatable. I'm just so impressed with Jordan Love's ability. The run game, the defense is playing up the standard. Like nobody's playing like S tier, S plus tier, but there's a lot of A pluses on this fucking team, and they are putting it together. Kind of similar to what the Lions kind of were last year. None of them, aside from like Amon-Ra and Aiden Hutchinson, were like S plus tier teams. They were all really good and playing well, coach scheming wise. Finally, something that people are going to stop shitting on me about. The Chiefs are finally off number one. All right, I get it. All right, after 7 weeks of bad play, even though they're producing wins, they are now being outproduced in wins, or well, not wins, but in production stats. In on-field look and production stats, the Lions and Ravens, after finally recovering from their 1 loss or 2 losses in the case of the Ravens, are now moving up because they are moving the chains way better than Mahomes. They have been doing this for a couple weeks now, and the Chiefs, after Patrick Mahomes having a horrible game and really just winning based on their defense, I finally saw my opportunity to put the Lions and Ravens number 1 and 2. Now, Lions are still number 1 easily in my mind, because their roster has been near perfection. Even though Aiden Hutchinson, they're still playing amazing ball. The Ravens have been a little bit weak. Excuse me. A little bit weak in receivers, offensive line, and defense. But again, it's more like the A- to B+ category. Derrick Henry's looked great. Lamar Jackson's looked great. I got really no comments for that. And is Patrick Mahomes still in the MVP race? Go fuck myself if he is. I'm going to hide my face so you can see my official last thing. But yeah, I feel like it's pretty good. Lions over Ravens, Ravens over Chiefs, Chiefs over Packers, Packers over 49ers, Niners over Bills, Bills over Texans, Texans over Eagles, Eagles over Bucks, Bucks over Steelers is a debatable one, but that's only because of the Bucks. We don't know where their state of their team is at now. Steelers over Seahawks, Seahawks over Bengals, also a debatable one, but only because I think the Bengals can piece things together. Bengals over Vikings, Vikings over Rams, Rams over Cowboys, Cowboys over Commanders, also debatable, but like very fucking close. So if the Cowboys are actually frauds, the Commanders are there. Commanders over Bears, Bears over Broncos, Broncos over Falcons, Falcons over Colts, Colts over Jags, Jags over Dolphins. Maybe with Tua that comes not true. Dolphins over Chargers, Chargers over Jets, Jets over Saints, Saints over Browns, Browns over Cardinals, Cardinals over Giants, Giants over Patriots, Patriots over Titans, Titans over Raiders, and Raiders over Panthers. That is how my power rankings will shape up going into Week 8. Hopefully y'all did enjoy.